What is up, Chosen Ones? It's your neighborhood teacher, leader, and healer, Big Matt with Chosen One Chats, back at you with another banger. Today, we're going to be having a little chat about how the transfer of wealth is coming to a city near you. Oh, baby! Man, for all y'all who were up on the house in the hills, looking down on all the chaos and just in your own little oasis away from all the struggle, the real world, and you guys passing your inheritance down to your children's children, and everyone's all good in the fam bam. It's all good. Just instead of it being good in the hood, it's good in the suburbs, right? All you people driving around in your exotic supercars and your flashy purses and all your flashy clothes, and just not sharing at all, just being very greedy, keeping it all in the fam, keeping it to yourselves. It's gonna be coming. I just gotta say, transfer of wealth coming to a city near you. And all I can say is thank you. Because, while their pockets are decreasing, while the chosen ones like myself have already hit rock bottom, we know that our pockets are only going to be increasing. How about that? Now, hey, this isn't a thing to say that all the rich people in the world are wicked, or a rich person can't be chosen. But all you who weren't moving with no integrity, all you who were being greedy, this one's gonna hurt. Ooh, I felt that in my heart chakra. But what I'm really here to tell you is this: the wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. Can I get a hello there? The wealth of the wicked is stored up for the righteous. The first will be last, and the last will be first. Yes, the first will be last, and the last will be first. And not only that, I'm just getting this feeling that rich, like, it's not only just like, I think people are also just thinking about physical cash and physical objects as being wealthy, but I think people are the wealth transfer is initiated, and wealth isn't always about cash money or material things, because I can say one thing: health is wealth, baby, and you already know. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, my ancestors helped build this country, and they did a lot of building. This country, the USA, was built by the hard work of my ancestors. And there were people forcing them to do this. And what were they doing? They were sitting back and then giving orders and giving us nothing but breadcrumbs. I was making me some old-fashioned grits yesterday, and I couldn't help but just, kick on a little southern accent and talk about, I was just like making a joke out of it. I was like, yeah, these old-fashioned grits, back then all the people in the plantation, they had all the good foods in the plantation, and we didn't have much, and all we had were the grits, and we just were able to fill the kiddos. We were able to fill the kiddos' stomachs with the grits, and Yeah, it was like one of those things where it's like, man, and that's true though. We're getting crumbs, and I'm gonna disregard that because we ain't gonna stop this video for no breadcrumbs right now. We gonna keep spitting the flame because I will silence it though, so I don't. Hopefully it's in the video. Okay, cool. All right. Well, while all the good foods were stored up in the plantation's house, we were forced to fill our kids' stomachs with grits and make a whole big pot. And this is what I mean by selfish and just how they keep it only in the plantation. I know there's no plantations these days, and people just think that, oh, why, hold on, making sure I'm not in someone's parking spot. Someone behind me? I don't think I am. But let's just think about it here. We were, speaking of the 40 acres and the mule, I know that was like a general who promised that, it wasn't like a president or anything. But still, like, we need my ancestors never really got, like, paid what was due. Like, y'all low-key built this whole country. Like, if you don't know, the White House was built by slaves and stuff, dude. And we were, like, owed after we were, no longer slaves. Maybe this is their spot. We were owed Alright, slow your roll, buddy. We were owed for all the hard work and stuff that we built that people are just benefiting off to this day. But they never gave nothing. They gave us breadcrumbs. They're like, yeah, we know you guys like built the foundations, but we don't feel like that we owe you much. And then the new agers these days want to be like, oh, well, it's too late to give the actual slaves, their what we owe the slaves for, enslaving them and stuff. It's too late. They're already all dead and gone. But as of for what was done back then, that was our ancestors that did that. We had nothing to do with that. And I'm just over here like, but you realize this, all right? You have to still be forked up somehow, because we are really far behind due to the fact that our ancestors have never got their, I'm gonna just say, quote unquote, 40 acres and a mule. If they gave us that much power, they knew we would have been running this joint by now. But they didn't want to do all that. But if we were given any quote unquote 40 acres and a mule, best believe that people like me and people who are descendants of those slaves, they would have been very wealthy. They would have been very wealthy right now. So we are not as wealthy right now, even though we are, because health is wealth, baby. And look how the sun is just not damaging my skin, not damaging my eyes, not damaging my hair. I love the sun. That's why I got a necklace of it. Check it out. Check it out. Oh yeah. And we would have been a lot more better. We would have been a lot more wealthy right now if they would have forked it up when they were supposed to. So at the end of the day, we still are owed to this day. But nobody wants to give it up. So at the end of the day, I think they would rather just give all the money to like Elon Musk and Attorney King, San Diego, and all these people, all these people, and then just like distribute just a little here and there to like, some rapper, all these millions that they're just throwing around, but then they want to talk about a little measly $5,000 Donald Trump check or whatever to every American. I'm like, breadcrumbing us. But then we could give a multi-trillionaire or whatever another freaking $3 million deal or whatever they be doing out here. People who don't need money. This is what manifestation. Here's a manifestation tip. Haven't you noticed the people who don't need money always get more, but the people who need money the most don't get more? How about we start not needing money? I'm not joking when I say that. Stop being so desperate for it, because that's holding you back right there. But I'm just listening to what the Most High is trying to tell me right now. And what I'm getting is transfer of wealth coming soon to a city near you. I don't know what to say, but I think we got a lot of people quivering in their boots because they know it's about to go down. But the coolest thing about it is the Most High says we need to lift it. Okay, I think I can. Yay, we're still here. The Most High says we don't even need to lift a finger, though. That's the coolest part about it. It's something that he's going to take on him. Oh, I'm not going to say he. Okay? Because when you understand the Most High, you realize that the Most High ascends this three-dimensional plane of existence. He ascends. The Most High ascends the realm of illusion, and also when we leave these bodies, we're no longer a body. We're like literal energy, and the Most High is literally, I forgot the word, but you can't really be like it's a person, right? Because once you really ascend, like past these mortal bodies, it's no longer like man, woman, and humans and stuff. It's like deeper than that. It's like source energy. It's like literally the universe, atoms and everything, bro. It gets deep. So what I'm getting here though is like we don't have to lift a finger, but what we do need to do is just kick back and eat our popcorn, bro. Because this one's been weighing on me for a minute. Like, I've been wanting to talk about this one for a minute. As you can tell, I'm very into this right now. And I would like to add on here, I don't believe it's just going to be quote unquote, I don't even know why they call them black people. It's like, I know some of the slaves were pretty dark, but they're really brown. But okay. Whatever. But this doesn't really have to just do with that either. It has to do with the people who are at the bottom as well. The minorities, quote unquote. The people who ain't never really had nothing. People who are out here like worrying about their bills super badly. The people who were cars breaking down left to right, lemon after lemon. The people who were sleeping in hotels. The people who are worrying about how they're going to feed their kids. Yeah, all those people, I'm talking about them. They're going to be receiving this transfer of wealth. I don't want to get all caught up in this whole little race dynamic thing because y'all are extra out there. But I will say this. All those people who are sitting back and just watching people starve and just be like, get a job and all this stuff, and you know, you guys got, because best believe it, here's the thing about people who are who receive this generational wealth, who honestly achieved that from the backs of my ancestors. They best believe, you know, the funniest thing about this is by the time they pass down, they got these businesses like JP Morgan Chase, like that stuff, dude. Like, if you are in that bloodline, you're just automatically set. Like, you're like rich, bro, just from being in that bloodline, in that family tree. Because you got these businesses that are already set in stone. Like, they're like unmovable. And yes, I'm coming for all you big corporate companies. I don't know all the names, but you know, I already said JP Morgan. Let's not get into that rock company or whatever. I forgot what it's called, but I don't want to get all into that. But you get what I'm trying to say. They be owning almost everything. And they be like, not. And now, for me trying to start a business myself, they put stumbling blocks in my way. Like, something I've been doing for years, like on Google. I've been running Google listings for my business for years. And then all of a sudden, they switch it up. And they want to say that I can't do my Google listing because some stupid verification process that doesn't make any sense. Like, I did the videos and everything, and it doesn't work. And basically, trying to stop us, or stop the smaller man from even being able to start their own business. But while they're sitting back with well-established businesses and they don't have to worry about starting or worry about the startup business because they've already had it established. So I'm here to say, I'm no longer stressing over money. I'm no longer desperate. I'm just gonna keep being my true, authentic self, and also embracing my birthright, which is to be free. Because I know my ancestors fought tooth and nail for us to be free today, and as long as I got that, that's all that matters. And I'm going to try to be as free as possible. You should too. It's your boy Big Matt with Chosen One Chats. I hope you have yourselves a wonderful day. Peace.